What's up, yo? It's your boy J Will. So when it comes to finances, when it comes to money, always have money put up and saved up. But we're here to talk about money, finances, y'all. It's your boy J Will. Holla at your boy, aka. So we're here to talk about finances. Like when it comes to money, like you can like have money put up, have money saved up when it comes to finances because like in this world everything's so expensive. But when it comes to money, um sometimes having money is important sometimes. Like I ain't gonna lie. When you have money, you gotta pay rent, you gotta pay bills, you gotta pay a car note, you got a car, you gotta put maintenance on a car, you gotta put gas or anything in general, you gotta buy oil prices go up. So put it down cost of like things to like to live and to have in your life, to have money. But sometimes like when you have money, I know how that feels like to not really have money, or you you live from paycheck to paycheck, or you on a fixed income. But I'm gonna tell you this, it's because like money comes and goes, and you can have a bank account to store money so that way you don't be broke. It's about investing money so you don't go broke. And money, not all money is good money. You know what I'm saying? Not all money is good money, but my thing about it is money that can pay out of pocket cost of your expenses, your bills, or rent, or anything in general. Or like you think in your mind that I want to be rich, I want to be rich, wealthy, I want to have all the money in the world. You can. You can have all the money in the world, but sometimes like as paying taxes and paying other fees and everything, you gotta understand this. There's times like when you go so broke, when you go broke and you don't have any money, you don't have money to like really like back yourself up, or you don't have a bank account to back yourself up, like for a case for emergency, or because you got to have money to like to live always. Like money is important to the economy, to keep the economy going, to keep small jobs going, like small businesses, businesses going, keep everything afloat. But what's going on about the economy as far as prices on groceries, food is very high. Accessories, our food supply is high. Um, um, Accessories is high, like convenience stores and grocery stores. Gas prices went up. Everything went up, and people just on money mode to survive, to tackle on the week, because some people just don't want to feel like they're struggling. Like you don't want to struggle, and I understand that. Some people feel like when it comes to money, like money can really absolutely save your life sometimes. Because 9 times out of 10, sometimes money can like help you keep things afloat. Um, what you got going on, but sometimes money change people. Money change how people act. You know what I'm saying? Because when people get money, people act differently, and people act so differently when it comes to money. Especially like you don't want to be taken advantage of. You don't want nobody to use you. You don't want nobody to use you for money. And if you tell everybody you got money, yeah, I got money. I got $100, $300, $400. I got $600. Yes, I just got paid. I'm about to do this, and now I'm about to go get this. Okay, why would you tell everybody you got money? And you run off at the mouth, you tell everybody you got money. Money, money, like, money can change people, like, in an instant. Because sometimes, like, no matter how much money you get, you never tell people how much money you get. Never. And don't even tell your friends or associates or people in general you got money. Don't tell people like you got $20,000, like you got 20 racks, or you got 6,000, or you got 7,000 that you won, or you put up, or you put up $800. You put up $1,000. Don't tell nobody you got money. Set yourself. That's how you set yourself up for failure. And then my thing about it is a lot of people nowadays got to keep money to themselves because I don't show money on the internet. I don't like be telling people how much money I got. It's none of their business. It's nobody's business to know how much money you got. You're showing everybody got money, all this money, but when you go broke, if you don't have $1, who's going to give you $1? Who's going to give you $2, $5, $10? Who's going to give you money in your pocket? Who's going to be there for you when you want them to be there? Because there are some people who don't have money. There are some people who's homeless, don't have nothing, don't have no financial stability, no financial goals, and they get money. You know what I'm saying? But there are some people who's on the streets don't have money. And my thing about it is, it's hard out here. It's hard in this world. In this economy, it's very hard. And plus, when it comes to job marketing is very hard in the economy. It really is. It really is, because sometimes, like, when it comes to job marketing is very hard to find a job. It is, but it's gonna take like a minute, because sometimes you find a job that's paying a minimum wage to put food on the table. But sometimes that can be stressful because you gotta deal with bills, you gotta pay bills, lights and gas, like you gotta pay this, you gotta pay that, you gotta pay all this. If you want money, go get money. I think that what it is in the economy, in this world, especially in this economy, the economy, like as far as money, everywhere, everything got money. The most rich and the most rich and supplied world that we in. Because I don't understand how people don't have money sometimes. If people get all these type of benefits, all these type of support, and you don't have $1. And then my thing about it is, I know it's hard. I know it's hard. Don't get me wrong, it's not easy. Man, let me tell y'all something. I remember when I used to be broke. I remember when I spend my last dollar. I remember when I when you give somebody your last $2 to your next paycheck, you give somebody $2 of the next paycheck. And then you waited till you get paid, you waited till you get some money, and now you have to owe somebody this, you have to owe this, you have to owe that. Now you're back broke again. You're back bankruptcy. You don't want to go broke, because look how many billionaires, millionaires, wealthy people that got money. Look how many people that's rich sitting on money right now. You know, you got these billionaires, you got these millionaires, you got these people in general that make hell of a lot of money. But to me, it's that's nothing. Anybody can have that. Anybody can have $1 million. Anybody can have $1 million, 1,000. Anybody can have $1 million, 1,000, or 1 point something, 2 point something, 3 point something, or 50 point something $1,000,000 or $1,000. Like, anybody can have that. That's, you know what I'm saying. But if you don't want to go broke, save your money so that way your money can save you. Because it is hard, especially when people out here is hungry and don't have no food to eat and starving. That's very sad. If you broke, you don't have nothing. You have anything, you have nothing. And then sometimes, you don't want to sit up there and go broke and don't have anything to survive on, because sometimes when you make money, you gotta make money to hustle. You gotta make money to hustle and keep things afloat. Make money to hustle and keep things going. Because as time goes on in life, you're gonna like need some financial stability to keep things paid off, so you don't want to be struggling and stuff like that. And look how many people out here struggling, full of hunger, full of like everything what they got going on. But until then, it starts with you. So please share this video to people on here, and also it's your boy J Hill, Youth Program 25. If you know someone that's like to watch these videos, like, comment, subscribe of my videos, and let me know you like these videos, and I'll see you guys next time. So it's your boy J Will. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.